calls the Crystal Maiden.
Hey, should I spirit vessel this game, guys, or somebody else?
Die.
Think I should. Probably good.
Yeah, the cutscene's using the in-game engine. Every cutscene in this game is in-game engine. There are no pre-rendered videos in this game. Unless you are playing on the GameCube version and you are watching the credits. The credits on the GameCube version are the sole exception. Assuming that you got to the credits by beating Ganon and not by wrong warping.
Uh-oh. Not good, not good.
Thanks for 3 months, Mudkip.
All right, carry on.
How come there's so many inconsistencies with cutscenes, different devs? That's probably the most likely explanation, yeah. Yeah, on GameCube, you can... Or wait, Boneside, do you mean like wrong warping into the like lighter cutscene like we were talking about? No, regular wrong warps don't work any different in the GameCube version. It's just specifically the credits, but you can wrong warp into the credits on the GameCube version, and you can like wrong warp into the real in-game version of the credits, which normally is not accessible.
Yeah, we got this,
because
guys.
the credits would always be a movie file if you actually beat Ganon.
Yeah.
How's the GameCube version for speed running? 95% of the time, it's bad. Because it's basically like the VC version, except slower resets. But it has a few odd quirks about it that 5% of the time make it interesting. Like being able to load much more than any other version, which was good for NSR. Or in the event, in the case of the credits thing, there's an idea for any percent where you would use SRM only and no ACE to load the GameCube credits file, which does work, and it's actually the second fastest method for any percent after ACE on N64. Because the GameCube version can do just SRM to load the credits.
Let's go.
But any other version would need ACE, and ACE only works on N64.
Swiftly.
30 seconds to go.
Yeah, it is the fastest for no ACE. And it's only like...
Faster.
The old method was like 30 or 40 seconds slower than any percent N64 ACE method. And then there was a new method that... I don't know if anyone's done runs with it yet, but it's
into the breach.
Probably like a good 10-20 seconds faster, so it's probably like maybe 20 to 30 seconds slower than N64 any percent.
It's all fun and games until someone's frozen solid. Here I come. I'm under attack. Yes.
First blood. First blood. My quest begins auspiciously.
Indeed.
Oh great, he's back, guys. He is back, thank God.
Thanks, Press.
Just in time for us to lose the game.
think.
Hey, Monkey, you might want to get a wand, bro. Look at your lane.
I'll not argue.
So what if I take your knee, peasant?
Agreed. I move. Agreed. Forward. Faster. I won't give them the satisfaction. Into the breach. Attack. Let's go.
Yeah, the split is so hype.
I move.
Yeah, the music here is actually really good.
So what if I swagger? Take a knee, peasant.
That's not a Poe.
To battle.
Dyer's courier didn't make it.
I'll freeze you fast. Indeed. I thought as much. Swiftly.
Dude. I was pressing the wrong button for Poe.
Here I
Thought
come.
I had an I am using a game.
I'll not argue.
Thanks, girl. Thanks for 21 months.
No way. On.
I'll remember this.
Yes. My eye spikes deep. Faster. Yes. I thought as much. To battle. Into the breach. The ice wolves bite. On.
I gotta come in. I already had to come in on the courier.
Indeed. I'll not argue. Agreed.
No breaking down the radiant structures like this.
Take a knee,
Here's ice in
peasant.
your eye. Here I come.
Hate to be your mid-tower right about now. So much for the Radiant's courier.
I'm not ready.
Ellen,
No.
I am a tool of the grave.
To restore her to the nest of thorns.
Oops.
Finders keepers.
Ice never dies. Swiftly.
That was scary. I almost got crushed.
Let's go. To battle. On.
So what if I take a knee, peasant?
I thought as much.
Denied.
Forward. Faster. Fangs of ice.
Rob, take that haste. Good. Red.
Agreed.
Coming.
I'll freeze you fast. Not yet. I move. Into the breach.
So what if I swagger? Take a knee, peasant.
I need a donga, yeah. That's the
Yes.
lighting glitch when the bomb explodes and eats it right away, so that the bomb doesn't get a chance to dim the room again.
Here I come. Swiftly. It's not time yet. Let's go. The ice wolves bite. Ah. I'll not argue. On. Yes. Here's ice in your eye. Ice, take you.
Thanks for 62 months, I swear.
To battle.
So what
Swiftly.
if I swagger? Take a knee, peasant.
Indeed. Forward.
26.
Let's go. Here I come. Faster. I thought as much. I move.
Okay.
I'll not argue. Into the breach. Agreed. Swift as the wolves of Ice Wrath.
Almost feel bad for your top tower.
Not ready.
Well, ain't this a treat to the trip to the old family farm?
I thought as much. Out of mana.
Tower needs
Yeah, bomb
Sniper's
two
bottom,
is
sniper's
something
bottom.
remember. If you can just have the bomb two in your hand close enough to Right, as child that involves hovering to his mouth, and as adult it means doing either a precise backflip and pulling out the chew or a ground jump.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
It just keeps getting better.
Coming by.
Down you go. Die.
We got a whole party going on down here. Hopefully the other lane's not too bad.
What are you talking about? There's two people top constantly.
How long has it been since I opened Forest on the Lost Tour? I mean, I opened it in Rando.
My ice
And
spice.
Lost Seam is
We're
in
talking
the bottom.
outside of Rando.
Attack.
Well, outside of Rando slash glitch testing.
Yeah, whole party bottom. For sure, whole party bottom.
My ice bites deep.
Your top tower's getting
Here I
all
come.
banged up. Dire structures looking fortified.
I move.
Your top tower's hurting.
Yes. Swiftly.
Every time you ask for Rando, I delay Rando another week.
Into the breach.
This game has just so many 12-year-olds in it.
Agreed. Indeed. To battle.
Nothing left of the other fella's mid tower.
I need TPs. Being dope.
Nice.
Being
Down.
super dope.
Why would I TP?
Why would I try to win the game? I'm so keeping.
You didn't TP when they dove me, so why would I TP for you?
No, I just probably won't be doing Rando soon, just cause Hundo. I really want to grind Hundo right now.
I didn't see that coming. I'll freeze you fast. Forward.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
Not ready. Nice. Down you go. Here I come.
Nice side hop.
Faster.
Might as well go Harvest at this point.
Sniper's coming in, Viz.
Let's go.
That. Whatever.
I thought as much. I
Why are you
move.
My bad, my bad.
so close? No, they have this wardrobe or something.
Hard.
Ice, take you. Into the breach. To battle.
I do not want to be wasting that many chews.
Swiftly. Yes. Agreed. Indeed.
Gold is a great conductor.
Bot's missing, bot's missing. Oh, you here?
On. To battle. Into the breach. Faster. Here I come. Attack.
Thanks for 40 months, Bertov. Wow.
Have fun trying to bust down radiant structures now.
Let's go.
Brick frames.
Agreed.
The other fella's bottom tower's done.
Indeed. I thought as much. Forward. Not yet. I'll not argue. Swiftly. On. I move. To battle. On. Forward.
Yeah, that weird shot strat only worked with long shot. Yeah, that trick, the crossing the water with
I'll not
towers
argue.
part is old, but I never really liked it. And then I
Ordered right
decided
here.
to like try to combine it with throwing
Into
bomb
the
shot
breach.
early. And that was good.
It's not time yet. No.
Thanks for standing still, Ganker!
Invisibility.
Here, I saw us coming.
Your top tower's in trouble.
You only live.
I'm out, I'm out.
Might want to check your bottom tower.
Drop it.
God,
Agreed.
fucking suck.
Fangs of ice. Swiftly. I thought as much. Indeed.
Runs were made obsolete in leaderboards. We just voted to split the
Let's
leaderboards
go.
into so everything was done before us.
Yes. I move. Faster.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
Here I come.
As in the speedrun community, because it was a community decision
Indeed.
based on a vote.
Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Forward.
Excellent.
To back.
Fuck.
Yeah, it actually
That
was a
top
close vote.
tower of yours ain't
well, there were
doing so good.
two different
Into
things
the breach.
that were being voted on. One was to split the categories, which I think was not close. I think it was pretty heavily in favor of splitting. And then the other one
Here I
was
come.
whether or not
Nothing but fragments now.
whatever categories that allow SRM,
Here's ice
whether
in the eye.
partial function calls should be allowed or banned. Well, actually, it was more like, do you want to allow
The ice
function
wolf's
point
bite.
manipulation, partial function calls, or return-oriented programming, which are like the levels of SRM.
I move.
And basically no one voted for
Let's
return-oriented
go.
programming. That's basically just ACE. But the vote between partial function
Ah.
calls and function point manipulation was actually
My
very
eye
close and
spikes
down
deep.
to I think 2 votes.
The ice wolf's bite.
Thanks for 19 months.
I thought
You
it
had voting rights. Anyone who actively participated in the community by either doing runs
Hold it already.
or contributing in some way by like finding strats or doing those programs. Anyone who met those criteria for a certain date, which was like a few weeks before the vote, 6 months. If you met that criteria, then you could vote. Thanks for 23 months, Team Paul
Yes.
Swag.
I'll not argue. Forward. Let's go.
Most don't allow to vote. I do believe that Clint. Are you serious? I do believe that Clint would have some requirements to be eligible to vote. However, I don't think he voted.
To battle. Agreed.
Invisibility.
What could be better? Here I come.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back. My bad.
Yes.
Truly, Nan, there's a section on the extensions leaderboard that specifically is named memes and has a bunch of like actual meme runs under
I
it.
thought as much.
Those are the runs that didn't count. So like the main
Into the breach.
extension runs counted. Like if you did runs of max % child or NSR or something, those would count.
Swiftly.
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
I'll not argue.
I keep forgetting to add a Zelda split.
I move. On.
This shit's boarded. Yeah.
Faster. I thought as much.
I need glasses. Sorry, I don't have that.
Here I come.
We wasted Coddle Walt. We can't fight.
Yeah, it's back. Back it up, back it up. It's all good.
On. Faster.
Get a rod next, probably, right?
Right. Yes. It's not time yet. Here's ice in your eye. I'll not argue. Agreed. Indeed. Let's go. This'll come in handy. Forward.
Dude, that's not fair.
To battle. Into the breach.
Sad to finally do the pause buffers.
Fangs of
worth.
ice.
I think. What was that? If you do frame perfect
shit.
side hops past
I'll
the
not
guards, they
argue.
can't catch you. So
Time yet?
it's honestly not that hard to do unbuffered,
I
but
thought
just
as much.
the safety of it, buffering a perfect side hop there.
MK, you want a cup? Or just
Not my heart.
What was I doing?
yeah, I don't know, man. Going with he's probably like 13. Just get super tilted. Through emotional issues. Dude, it's cool.
Your mid tower's gone.
He would have done his feed top anyways. Just fucking man up, dude. We're winning the game. Quit being so whiny.
This me?
The first few sections of guards is for the most part pretty consistent. The first guard you basically never have to pay attention to, but sometimes it's like a 10% chance
Cool.
they'll just randomly
What
catch
happens when you
you.
play with little bitches?
The second and third ones, usually you can just side up right past the second and third ones. You do have to at least watch their head direction,
Indeed.
what direction their head's facing, but you just like side hop and they're not looking that way.
That's cold.
It's really only the last guards that really matter.
Fast.
Like all the other ones is just watching their head direction. And then the last guard is like you actually gotta
Yes.
see where their position is and weigh whether or not you want to risk perfect side hops or
Agreed.
just wait. Hey Fino, thanks for 13 months.
Not yet.
Caseytron raid. Nice.
Let's go.
Haste!
Swiftly. I'm not ready.
Lead my kingdom now!
Into the breach.
Thanks, Casey.
Such a high.
To battle.
I'm surprised you lasted this long.
Here I come.
Your top tower's in trouble. No breaking through the dire structures for now. Almost feel bad for your top tower.
Forward.
That top tower of yours
Tower,
ain't doing so
we got
good.
10 subs.
Let's go.
There goes your top tower.
Thanks for 11 months, Icy Feather. Was previously married to a dolphin. and
Agreed. Indeed. Die. Ooh, faster.
Tower, just got 10 subs.
I've got goosebumps.
Thanks for 11 months, Icy Feather. Is BBC emulated through Dolphin any good?
Into the breach.
I think, if I remember correctly, the last thing I heard about is that it's hard to get it running, but if you get it running, it's good. But I forget like what the issue was.
I move. I thought as much.
Haven't tried it in a while. Thanks for 16 months, Aleph.
Yes.
Thanks for 100 bits, Sky.
Fuck,
What's
I'm
one trick
an
I
idiot.
desperately wanted to get to work and never gotten it to.
This'll come in handy.
I guess something like early Boomerang and
This'll
Jabu.
come in handy.
We'd also
Bottom
get that
tower's in
Dolphin.
a tight spot. Them dire
Time
buildings
yet?
are tough as nails for now.
Someday we'll switch
Swiftly.
to
The other fellas
Not
aiming to wreck your
yet.
bottom tower.
I'll not argue.
Will the Mario PC port be part of the leaderboards? Probably not
ready.
specifically due to legality reasons.
Battle.
There goes one of the other fellas.
I don't know if the Mario community has
Temperature's
tested it
dropping.
yet in terms of like
Attack.
accuracy compared to Project 64, but My guess is that it's probably better than PJ64. In which
Here I come.
case, if legality was not an issue, it would probably be
Swiftly.
good, but it'd be probably an issue.
Let's go.
Well, I don't know. If emulators are already, I mean, playing a ROM on an emulator is
Down
already
you
sort of an
go.
issue, right? Well, I guess they don't
The other
necessarily.
fella's top tower had a little accident.
Agreed.
Keep open to your
Either way, my
not
guess is
argue.
that for legal reasons, no,
Not ready.
it's probably better than PJ.
Now my enemies pay.
Because I think it's very cool. Because they're good for that. Yeah, I guess Mario is one of the things
That was unexpected.
that isn't too bad emulated compared to how bad most N64 games are emulated.
The other fella's bottom tower's gone for good.
To battle.
The other fella's bottom rags is finished.
I thought as much. Not yet.
Best death yet.
Right. Forward.
The other fella's left without their bottom rags.
On.
Someone's having technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
honestly, the amount of rage in this game is really incredible.
And stuff way earlier.
Like literally from the get-go.
Here I come. Faster. Into the breach.
Triple kill.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Just hang on tight.
Nothing like a little cool down. Forward.
Is this gonna make it? Okay. Dang. I didn't think it was gonna be that
Indeed.
close.
Let's go. Here I come. Swiftly. My eyes bites deep.
Takes a little more
Not
time.
ready. Agreed. It's not time yet.
Make room.
Man, I'm worried about playing some kind of
Can't do nothing about dire structures right now.
It's not time yet. I'll not argue. Ah!
100 bits
I
every
thought
fail
as
every time. Didn't say that ahead of time.
Not yet.
Famous last words, though.
The ice wolves bite. Fangs of ice.
Guess this is just about
Here's
time to
icing
get the
arrived.
damn pay record.
Irony is rich.
Yes.
Your top towers can be messed up.
Down you go.
Your top tower's hurting. The other fellas mid-rags won't be making trouble no more. Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Time yet.
Your top tower's in trouble.
Let's go.
Discharge your soul.
Alright, so my last two damn pays
got
have
it.
been
Top tower's hurting.
first try and the second try. Keep moving, dude.
Here I come.
So, I probably wasted all my looks.
Looks like we
I'm not
lost
arguing.
one.
I'll probably get bad info.
That's your
I'll
best.
freeze you back. Not ready.
Cascade, you will follow.
Thanks for 2 months.